Welcome back to Farthest Frontier. We are now on episode 10, so don't hesitate to check in the video description below if you want to see the full playlist. And as you can see, our city has been completely rebuilt since the last attack, but who knows, they may attack once again very soon, so we need to get ready for that. Unfortunately, it's now winter, so there's not much we're gonna be able to do right away, plus we're quite low on people, right? They keep killing our people, so we only have 17 laborers and very few farmers. I really need to increase my population. The good thing is we do have a lot of food, and that's why in particular I've put very few people on farming. Big news! My first cow has been born. Now we moved from 2 to 3. I should definitely start buying more, but we're not making that much money now that we have a lot more soldiers. We've moved from 12 to 24 soldiers. I've also upgraded this first tower over here into a watchtower, where the monthly cost is 12 instead of 5 for a normal tower. But your health moved from 650 to 1000, plus, a bigger range. I've also started to expand the town over here. We have a few more houses, so now 300 out of 321. We're still very low on farmers, but at least we have enough laborers, so let's start adding farmers slowly but surely. And in the meantime, I've also started over here, the cooper. It's going to create some barrels over here using some wood planks and some iron that we started to make in the past. We're gonna make those barrels. Those barrels can be used, for example, in our brick root cellars to reduce spoilage, so that's really good. Let's see what this merchant is bringing. Okay, they would buy some candles. We have actually quite a few candles and they're buying above our average price. So maybe let's try to transfer 10 and sell them. And the next raiding attack 69 this time. Let's see from where are they. So we still have this whole piece here that's not closed, but I may be able to defend well if I take all of my soldiers from here and I cut them off over here, and then potentially also take all of my soldiers from this side and try to cut them off also, somewhere around here. Let's see where they're going to split off. Sometimes they say they arrive from here, but quickly split. Oh, they're already attacking. Oh, they're also attacking on this side, sorry. So we do need to be careful with that. Where are my soldiers already? Because this needs to be changed probably to here for now. Okay, building attacked. Yes. Let's try to defend. Okay, they're retreating, so perfect. So let's try now. Come this way. Defend the market. Come back. Okay, the first raiders are here. Some of them coming this side. Oh, there's few raiders there too. We need to be careful. My market is over there, right? That's where we want to defend. Okay, the first one is arriving. My troops are arriving there. So far, I feel pretty good. This is gonna be an important battle there. Let's go, let's go. They don't seem to have a lot of armor and big weapon. I think that's why I'm surviving pretty nicely. Okay, let's defend. They are making some damage there, of course. But I think we're doing pretty well. Let's defend over here. And for sure... Oh, I missed this guy there. Try to make sure nobody steals anything here. Okay, I think we've done... Oh, there's still a few that are doing damage. Let's try to kill them. But yeah. Oh no, that's bad. I missed this part here. Good thing we have all of the towers. Let's try to bring our defenders. Don't know if they stole a lot of things. Okay, I think that's it. I don't think we'll be able to do much more. Not sure if they stole a lot over here or I missed that part, but at least I don't think they destroyed a lot. Maybe some walls, yeah, some walls here. Walls we're gonna have to rebuild for sure all the time. Oh, they destroyed over here, that's bad. The windmill, that's annoying. But yeah, I'm keen to see the report because I think we did pretty well. Only is there to tell me in the comments what you think. Oh, that's not great. That costs some gold. Okay, there's still one guy there, by the way. I had to kill this one. Oh no, that's not just one. There's even... Look at this. First siege engine that they sent to me. These guys may have stole quite a few things. Can I destroy this? What is this? Strong. No point in following them. Let's just focus on rebuilding the town. Don't think we lost a lot of people. I finally found how to fix it all at once. If you click on X here to manage your wall and then you start selecting many walls, you'll see you can do many things like rebuild, upgrade, salvage. So that's what we're gonna do. You can even prioritize. That's really great. I'm really glad to have found that finally. But it's still not exactly what I wanted, which is I wanted to be able to rebuild everything that has been destroyed. So if you know how to do that, do tell me in the comments below. So let's see the final tally. There was 69 that attacked us, so quite a bit. We killed 47, really good. They only killed 9 of our villagers. Most of them were soldiers that were fighting. They did destroy 28 buildings because a lot of the palisade counted there. And they did steal a bit of resources, 50 smoke fish, 92 smoke meat. That's really not a lot. And in particular, they didn't touch my gold. That's something I think we did pretty well. It's not perfect still. I mean, again, this is the Vanquisher difficulty, the highest difficulty. But I think we're making progress there. There is a strong blizzard going on right now. I can't even see anything. Okay, that's finished. Perfect. Slowly but surely, I'm also starting to upgrade all of the mile buildings so that they are more efficient. For example, the firework splitter, with a work rate 120%. Also in the hunter lounge, I upgraded it. Now we can have animal traps, and on top of that, you're also able to use the small carcasses. One of the key reasons I'm doing this is, again, we're very limited in terms of people right now. So I don't want to create new buildings. I'm trying to get my current buildings to be more efficient. Also upgrading some of the stockyards and things like this to increase the durability of the building, usually also decrease the spoiler rate of resources, and on top of that also increase the storage capacity, so I need less of these. And despite only having 14 farmers out of 42, we're still really great on food now that we're preserving food, fruits and berries. My food production really has jumped. So I'm putting more houses to get more people, but do remember that more houses doesn't mean just more food, it also means more of everything, right? I need to continue also then increasing all of the other productions, like shoes, hides, everything. 24 people want to join the village. I think that's the highest number I've ever seen, and definitely say yes. With that, we are at 340, really good, and we have a lot of laborers, so let's move first a few into farmers, maybe get to 30. Then I'm gonna want to put a few more into my defenses, right? We need to continue having more defenses. That's gonna cost some gold, so we need to be careful, maybe 5 or 6. And then we need to continue improving, as I was saying, all of the other production so that we can have more houses. I need to buy more heavy tools because every time they destroy my mill, I need a new one. That's gonna cost quite a bit of money, but important one. It seems that I'm still using more arrows than I'm making. So let's also try to upgrade over here the Fletcher building. Unfortunately, some of the buildings, for example, the cobbler shop cannot be upgraded. So I'm gonna need to build another one. Oh, our second large house is being built over here. That's great. That's also going to give me a bit more money next month. Because as you can see, we are now quite low, given how many soldiers we have. That's also why it could be good to upgrade some of these houses into homesteads, start making a bit more money on that corner too. This one is actually not in range, so let's move it to somewhere in range, like this corner. And I guess that means there's a good space for a park. Maybe we'll move this park there, over there. Always continue to cut trees, remember, right? We need more and more logs. We're really starting to have more and more of the resources, as you can see. We're missing milk, but that just means we're making cheese with it, so it's not too bad. And we're just missing most of the advanced weapons and things like this, but everything else we have at this point. In terms of overlappiness, we're missing some entertainments. We don't have a theater right now, for example. Also some luxury goods. We haven't made things like furniture. Also, most of our people don't really have pottery right now. And we're still quite far from tier 4 because you need 400 people. We're getting there. We could need to build a theater. We could do that. The main thing is you need 25 large houses when you have 2. Starting winter with more than 1 year of food storage, that's really great. It does mean that I'm probably making too much food. That's why, I'm still not having the maximum number of farmers and focusing on having everything else, but that is really great for the future. Now that we have a great stock of iron, I think it's really time to start making weapons ourselves. Let's try to do that. There's a couple right here. You have the armory, more for defenses, and here you have the blacksmith forge, more for offenses. Let's start with the armory. We'll also continue to expand the town on this quarter, including putting a small ornamental tree. All of these buildings now are homesteads. These ones haven't really been upgraded yet, but they have the desirability. The problem is more food, so I think that's gonna take a bit of time, but you can see, this one has been, this one is waiting, this one is waiting, and here is the ornamental tree I was talking about. Hopefully all of these can, these ones are already homesteads. This can be an homestead, no problem, as long as it gets, again, food. So all of this, I think, will increase a bit my money. Actually, we have already crossed the 30, so that's great. We're also starting to make a bit more soap and candles. I've increased that production. This field over here is finally done. 0% weed, 0% rockiness. So let's transform it into something else. Some more vegetables. Trying to have, all types of food. Because, for example, an homestead to become a large house needs 3 types of food, right? By the way, I've also upgraded my Fletcher workshops, and now instead of just the arrows and the bows, they can also make crossbows with some iron. For now, I'm still telling them to make a bit of everything, but you could also, have different ones. You could have one that's focusing only on crossbows, for example, for your soldiers, right? And we also have the armory that's done, where once again we can make some protections, right? Shields and armors. So now let's move to the next one, Blacksmith's Forge. It has a huge negative impact, right? So you definitely want to be careful where you put it. Also costs quite a bit of money, 300 gold. I actually don't have that right now, because we keep using gold for decorations and buying things. But how much? I have some gold here, so let's just transfer a bit. So hopefully with that we start really making our own weapons, and they won't keep dying every time we have an attack. Always make sure that you keep putting your compost on your fields, right? But we're still very good on food for now. I think I'm also going to start upgrading my wells. There's no population, doesn't cost that much. It will increase everything, including desirability. So that seems to be a bit of a non-regret move, as long as you have the money. And we have the money. Okay, so our blacksmith has been made. And once again, you can do quite a few things, including a V-tool. So with that, we won't have to buy them anymore. There's also normal tools, which I'm not too sure what they do, to be honest. I feel like the only thing you can do with them is sell them. So maybe we're not gonna put that. Don't hesitate to tell me in the comments below if you know what tools are for. I feel like, again, they're just to be sold. I haven't seen anywhere where we need tools. Now my livestock keeps growing. We now have 5, which is producing milk. That's always great. It does cost some resources to feed them. The key thing is when I get, for example, to 8, I can also start cutting them. I can slaughter them. Oh, and here it is, we have a big attack. I can see already 3 rams over there. They're also attacking on this corner, it seems. So I think that's gonna be a tough one. Get the people inside. We're gonna give those people also here. And the only thing is probably, if they're also gonna attack from there, I'm gonna start bringing those troops closer, because I haven't seen any troops on that side. So I think we're safe on that side. Let's bring them a bit more over here. Okay, 80 raiders, that's gonna be a challenge for sure. Let's see. I see many over there. Yeah, they're already coming through. Some over here. The troops are coming. Let's maybe take these ones, actually get them closer, because I don't see anybody in the back. So I think we have to protect over here this. There's 2 over here. Yeah, a lot there. Oops. They're going a bit further. Okay. We're fighting over here. There are a couple of archers we need to be careful of. For sure. And then here there's a big fight. Oh, these ones. That's dangerous. They're gonna destroy this for sure. I'm focusing on... So this one, you can see they're a bit more equipped than the previous one. They have bigger weapons, they have shields. So I think I'm getting my bottom handed to me, if you know what I mean. You know, we've lost a lot of troops already. Let's try to get them back. Sorry, this is easier if I go over here. Let's take out the farmers. But at least it seems like over here we've defended pretty well. There's this guy there, that's annoying. Okay, first building's lost over here. Focus on one raider at a time. Defend this part of the country here. And then let's try to defend down. But I think we did pretty well. Have they retreated? I think they've retreated. We definitely lost a lot. But they attacked definitely with a lot of well-equipped people. So I also need to make sure, you know, we start really equipping our people with weapons, protections. Can put more. And I don't think we can because we're low on everything. Okay, let's get back. But yeah, I think we mostly lost soldiers. If you look, everything else seemed pretty fine. Let's leave a bit more laborers than soldiers for now. They attack with 80. We only killed 49. So, I mean, more than half, but not the majority. Oh, and they stole a lot of things. They stole some pelts, some iron, some bows, some arrows, some gold. Only 14 gold. That's basically nothing. Okay, so in total it's not a lot, but you can definitely see that they did steal a few things and destroyed a lot of my palisades. But I do think this has been a great episode. We've definitely increased our population. I think we started with 250, so more than 100 additional population. Those 2 markets over here are basically complete, right? Most of them with homestead. We have 2 large houses, maybe a 3rd one hiding somewhere. Very few of these shelters, and most of them is just because of food. So as soon as we can give them 2 types of food, they will. Food has been fine, you know. We've never had a problem. Most of the time we have more than 6 months of food. We've also started doing, you know, advanced productions, like we're now doing pottery, we're doing the armory, we're doing blacksmith. I've also upgraded many of the buildings. For example, the Fletcher workshop is now making crossbows, or the firewood splitter, you know, is more efficient. So that has of course cost a lot of gold, but in the long run I think will help a lot. As always, don't hesitate if you have comments, questions, thoughts, I'd love to hear about it. And otherwise, I hope to see you next time.